welcome back to another video. Girls are all happy out on the pasture here. They've got this section here for a day and a half, 2 days, and I actually have the mulcher coming in 2 days, so I figured I'd let them graze along this fence line, and then the mulcher guy is going to come in and take some trees out. So that's going to be super exciting, and yeah, look forward to the next video of doing that. But yeah, they're all happy, enjoying the single electric line of fence now that they're trained to this electric fence. They haven't gone through it yet, so let's hope that they keep doing that. Little buggers. So I had actually recorded some stuff on my other camera yesterday, and unfortunately the wind noise is too bad. I was using it as kind of a test for that camera. Turns out it failed. So anyway, what I will do though is I will put a little snippet here of shearing, and then a little bit of problems that I had while shearing those ewe lambs. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy that here. All right, so I think I'm all set up here. Got my alley to run them around into my catch pen. And I have a place where I tie them. Shears are there. Now, normally, what I did with that last group anyway, is I would bring 5 or 6 in, shear them, and then run them through and put them into the trim chute, and then they go out separately from the other ones. But what I'm actually going to do with these guys, because they are first lambers, they're probably not going to cooperate as easily. So with sheep, they will go through something following one another. But if one of them balks in that hoof trimmer or going through the scale or anywhere, if one of them balks, they will all balk. So what I'm going to do is just the first run through is just going to be a training run. I'm going to bring 5 or 6 in, get them sheared. I'm going to start a new bag for them. This one's not full, but it kind of fell over partway through, so I got to lift it up and kind of shake it all down to the bottom and tie it up properly. But yeah, I'm going to shear them, run them through the scale and through the hoof trimmer just directly out. And then what I'll do is I'll bring them all back in and hoof trim them all at the same time. Just to do a bit of a training run on them. I know there are already going to be a couple in here that are a little bit more wild than the older ones, and they're not going to like this shearing, so we're just going to work with them. Some of these girls are drying up really nicely. They've been about a week and a half since they got weaned, and yeah, judging by this mess in this barn that I haven't been cleaning up, probably closer to that week and a half. Yeah, so get them sheared and hoof trimmed and out with those ones that are on the back part of the rotation right now, just to get some grass back in them. Always like to dry them up first before kicking them out so that they don't develop any issues in their udders. They're really noisy. I tend not to feed them the morning that I'm going to shear them, so that's why they're being extra ridiculous about this, is because they're hungry. So I had to call it quits on these guys. I ended up, my shears are having some sort of issue with their cord. So I think I got 11 left to do, maybe 12. But yeah, at least got 15 or 16 done anyway. Alright, so what I think is the problem with this set of shears is every time this cord gets bent, it was just shutting them off. Now, I did blow a bunch of hair and oil and stuff out of this computer board here. So I'm wondering if it just wasn't connecting through the electrical there. I'll get this to focus. Just wondering if it didn't have good contact, and then when this cord bent, it reconnected itself. But good to know that everything looks intact so far. I think what I'm gonna do is put it back together, blow out the screen, and get this all put clean and back together, and try it and see if it happens again. And if not, what I'll probably do is take this out, pull that cord up, strip each end off, and then put new connectors on and reconnect it to that computer board there. See if that works or not. Let's go give it a try, see if it does it again. Alright, so I couldn't get the shears fixed perfectly. They were still cutting in and out, and the other thing that I was having troubles with is getting underneath their lanolin and all the stuff within their wool, like all that brown on the top of her back. Getting underneath that and having enough of a break within the wool. So between the shears not working and they just need a little bit more time. So as much as I would have liked to get them all done, well, here's a perfect example. I could get her outer wool, but I could not get underneath that yellow. I'll just give them a little bit more time because I've got projects that I need to get done. So it is what it is at this point. I believe there's 8 that still need done. 8.5, I guess that black one needs finished up. But I'll work on the shears in the evening times and see if I can get it figured out. Yeah, it is what it is. They're all hoof trim though, and they're all ready to go back out to the field. In the udder checks, there's only this ewe that is not going to stay, and I already knew about her ahead of time. She ended up developing mastitis with her lambs, so yeah, it is what it is, but at least they're hoof trimmed, and the good majority of them sheared anyway. But thanks for watching, everyone. I'm gonna get into the house. It's after midnight and I still haven't had supper yet, so gonna get in there and yeah, I'll turn these guys out in the morning, collapse all of this down and deal with those wool bags and get this barn completely cleaned out and ready to process their lambs and do weaning weights on them and anything that may need attention. So yeah, keep on rolling and keep going, and we will be mulching very soon, so that'll probably be a interesting video if anyone likes watching trees getting chopped up. So, but yeah, thanks for watching and catch you in the next one. Bye.